Morning students, hope everyone is doing good. Today I am going to discuss some extra questions from the determinants chapter, which is from class 12th NCERT CBSE, and that extra questions we can expect for the examinations. So which is very important to note some extra questions I am discussing here. The very first extra question is using properties of determinant, prove that a plus bx c plus dx, row wise I am reading, p plus qx, ax plus b cx plus d, px plus q, u v w is equal to 1 minus x square into some other determinant acp bdq uvw. We will have to prove this one. To prove this one, the first we write LHS as it is what is given. What is LHS is there, as it is we will write it. After writing that LHS as it is, just I apply the operation R1 is as R1 minus XR2, R1 as R1 minus XR2. Why R1 as R1 minus XR2? This row 1 I am changing, this row 1 I am changing by multiplying x to row 2 and subtracting. That means this x must be multiplied to row 2, this x must be multiplied to row 2. We multiply x to row 2, this x must be multiplied to row 2, then you subtract from row 1. When you multiply x to row 2, what happened? It comes like this. First element I explain, ax plus b into x will come, right or not? It is ax square plus bx. Similarly, cx plus d multiply to x, px plus q multiply to x. That means what is happening here actually? Here R1 is R1 minus XR2 means row 1 minus XR2 means row 1 what? A plus bx, minus XR2, row 2 may ax plus b is there, subtract. X multiplication I am doing also, ax square minus this one what is there, minus bx. So minus bx plus bx cancel, you get a minus x square, Similar way you get c plus dx minus x, you multiply for this and subtract. So cx square minus dx. So minus dx plus dx cancel. So c minus cx square will come. Similarly, p minus px square will come. Like that we are getting. So what happened here? Finally, we got this determinant with a minus ax square. First row got changed like this. Next two rows will be remain same. Next thing is take a common, c common, p common. First element a common, second element c common, third element p common. So that you get a minus a into 1 minus x square, c into 1 minus x square, p into 1 minus x square. So that entire row is having 1 minus x square common. Take it out. ACP will come. So entire row is having 1 minus x square common. Now take that one to outside of the determinant. We get 1 minus x square ACP, 1 minus x square into ACP, then ax plus b, cx plus d, px plus q. But what we need to prove, always you have to look it out. What we need to prove, this should come, but still we are second row will be same like that. Third row no problem, already it is uvw, here also uvw, but second row what happened, p ax plus b like that is there, but here bdq is there. So we need a bdq in the second row. So for that what we are going to do, you apply another operation, R2 is R2 minus XR1, because when I multiply x to the first row and subtract from second row, ax and ax cancel will come. Similarly, cx will get cancelled, ax and ax, cx and cx will get cancelled like this. See, this ax and ax get cancelled, cx and cx get cancelled, px and px cancelled, then bdq will be left. So that is the reason we do this operation, R2 is R2 minus XR1, so that we get in the second row same thing, and hence proved 1 minus x square into this one is the required RHS, hence proved. Right, next question. Using properties of determinants, prove that some determinant is given. Right, look at it, a square bc, AC plus c square, a square plus ab, b square, ac, ab, b square plus bc, c square. So to how to prove it? First write the LHS. LHS I am rewriting as, from first column I am taking a common, and from second column I am taking b common. and from third column I am taking C common. So, ABC is out. Once ABC is out, what happened here? A square ke A common A, here A common A plus B, here A common B. Similarly, here BC se B common C, B square B common B square plus BC B plus C. C common you take out and remaining letters you write, like this will come. So, hope you understand how we have taken common. After taking common, do apply another operation, which is R1 is R1 minus R2 minus R3. So, that what happened, this element becomes 0. So, minus A, these two will get cancelled. So, this is 0. Others will be A minus B becomes minus 2B. Here also same thing, minus 2B will come when you do the operation. Carefully have a rough work, then like that you do the rough work, you will get it, right. Next, now see that minus 2 is common from this column, from this row, sorry, minus 2 ABC. Take then B 0, because 0 has a common factor everything. 0 is there means you can take the common factor for whatever you want, minus 2. So, minus 2 is taken out from this. So, then after that you try to make this one is 0 by applying C2 is C2 minus C1. C2 is C2 minus C1. See here the intention is we are making 0 or making simplified the taking the common factors out, taking common factors out here. And here we are trying to this operation we are trying to make 0, one element 0. After that minus 2 common we have taken. So, always if there is a common factor, take outside, see the simplified one, and then after that try to make 0. Then after making 0 again you get the determinant will be more simple, more simple. So, C2 is C2 minus C1. If I do that, I get this is 0. That is why I am doing that. So, do that, then you get the answer like this. Once you get answer like this, what happened, either you can expand after this, either you can expand not a problem, otherwise one more operation you can do, because you see minus A plus A is there. What is there here? Minus A plus A. C3 is C3 plus C2, these two columns if I add here it becomes 0. Okay. So, C3 is C3 plus C2, so that it is 0. So, that what happened after that I open it, so that I get 4A square B square C square. So, after applying at least 3 operations you can open it for a 6 marker question. 3 to 4 operations must be there for a 6 marker question. For a 4 marker you should have at least exactly 3 operations is enough. Then after that you do expand it, not a problem. But whatever the operations you are applying, those must be properly applied and those reasonably applied according to your wish. You should not do like I do some operations so that I will not get common factor, I will not get 0. You neither get 0 nor get common factor, why do you apply that operation? Neither get 0 nor get common factor, why do you apply that operation? So, you should either get 0 or get common factor or both, then you apply the operation. Operations like this, operations are there means or this one and this one. Whenever I am doing one operation, what happened? I am trying to get 0 or common factor, 0 or common factor. So, either get 0 or get common factor, then only operation is reasonable. If you neither get 0 nor get common factor, simply you are applying an operation, means that is not a proper operation, proper row operation or column operation. You will not score any marks for improper operations. You either get 0 or get common factor or both, then you get scores. Okay. This way you can prove the second question. Next, third question, solve x plus a x plus a x like that. The question is given equal to 0, then we have to find out what is the value of x. Solve means find the value of x. How to find out the value of x? Let us see. So, to find the value of x, first the operation in the LHS, the operation here it is not proving, you will have to solve it. Solve means what? We will have to find out the value of x. That means it is given 0, with the help of that it is given equal to 0, with the help of that what is the value of x we should find out. I am finding, see, first operation C1 is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3 you take. What is the first operation? C1 is equal to C2 plus C3, C2 plus C3, C1 plus C2 plus C3 you take it. So, that what happened? Column 1 is changing as adding column 1 plus column 2 plus column 3. So, that 3x plus a, 3x plus a, 3x plus a in column 1 you get. So, other two columns remains same. right? Then after that what, immediately you can take 3x plus a common, because 3x plus a is a common factor. What I said, if you apply the operation, you should either get a common factor or get 0. So here I am getting common factor, happy. So 3x plus a is a common factor, so operation is applicable, so it is allowed to do it. Then what is next? After taking 3x plus 1, 3x plus a common, here 1, 1, 1 is there. So to apply the operation, R2 is R2 minus R1, R3 is R3 minus R1, R2 is R2 minus R1, R3 is R3 minus R1. So that what happened, this 1 becomes 0, this one also becomes 0. So 0, 0, because 1 minus 1, 0, x plus a minus x is a, x minus x is 0. Similar way, R3 is R3 minus R1. So 1 minus 1, 0, x minus x 0, x plus a minus x is a. Then immediately expand that, you get like this, 3x plus a is the factor. If you expand this, a square will come. Since a is not equal to 0 in the question given, so 3x plus a must be equal to 0. The value of x must be a minus 3. What is the value of x? A minus a by 3, minus a by 3, that is the value of x. Like that we can prove this one. So third question solving type it is. Okay, some kind of questions may come for solve for x, like that. Such kind of questions are there. Usually you apply the operations and easily you will get instead of expanding. Mostly they mention it using the properties of determinants, do these questions. So you will have to use the properties. Without using properties, if you do, waste of doing and you will not get the marks. Okay, getting marks is rare cases. Okay, so better you do always by using the operations. If they don't mention also, if they mention also, such kind of questions you are facing. Next, fourth question. This is one year they asked the fourth question. Prove that the determinant of a skew symmetric matrix of order 3 is 0. This is a 2 marks question, unexpected question. This is for 1 year they asked unexpected question. These kind of questions, you particularly you read NCERT textbook. If you read the NCERT textbook, NCERT, if you read it, if you revise it properly, you could find this question, this model of questions. Okay, so how to do this one? See, let A be the skew symmetric matrix of order 3. Let A be the skew symmetric matrix of order 3. Then A transpose equal to minus A. A transpose equal to minus A. Now you do that determinant on both sides. Determinant of A transpose is equal to determinant of minus A. Because skew symmetric matrix, the definition is A transpose is equal to minus A. So after that, applying determinant on both sides, we get like this. Then after that, since determinant of k into a is equal to k power n into determinant of a, this is a formula, very very important. Since it is a coefficient is minus 1, it is minus 1 cube. Why? The order is 3 into det a. So that what happened? Det a is equal to minus det a, since minus 1 cube is minus 1. So getting minus det a onto the left hand side, 2 det a is equal to 0, det a is equal to 0, hence proved. Hope you understand this, how to prove it. So determinant of a skew symmetric matrix of order 3 is 0. Try to go through it properly. Okay, next. If A is equal to this matrix, find A inverse. This is a kind of model which we have to solve before you find out A inverse, then you solve the system of equations with the help of this A inverse. Actually, we discussed how to solve these equations. In this process, we find out the inverse also. Now, in this question, they are asking you to first find out the A inverse, then solve the, using this A inverse, solve the, means you will have to find out the A inverse, first to find out the A inverse, first find out the determinant. If you get not equal to 0, hence A inverse exists, then we find out A inverse. We are finding by using the usual method what I explained earlier classes. A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant of A into adjoint A, then do find out in this method. Hope you know how to find out A inverse. After finding the A inverse, go to the next step. Write the given equations in the matrix form. After writing the given equations in the matrix form, you will have to notice one thing. See, whatever the matrix is here, A, that is Ax equal to B, we write, right? That matrix and the whatever the inverse you found, inverse of this you found, both are same. Clearly you notice that, see here, 2 minus 3 5, 2 minus 3 5, 3 2 minus 4, 3 2 minus 4, 1 1 minus 2, 1 1 minus. That means the matrix and the coefficient matrix for the equations is same. Coefficients matrix for the equations is same. So these two are same. That means unka inverse is here only 1. So Immediately while writing x is equal to A inverse B from 1, whatever you got from 1, this is A inverse, already you found it, you put it here and multiply, then you get the values of A, B, C as x, y, z as 1, 2, 3. That means here I have not done all the process of that A inverse again I did not do, because I already found the inverse that I am using here. So that's why that's what they are telling, using A inverse find the equations. Okay, hope you understand. Next model. Use the product. See, it is also a kind of question, very important. These two questions are repeatedly they are asking. One more model is their 7th question also. 5, 6, 7 are 6 markers, very important questions, remember. Okay, 5, 6, 7. Make a note. 5, 6, 7. They are asking 6 markers maximum number of times. Okay. Now use product to solve this. That means we have to use this product to solve this, not by using that inverse method they are telling. That means, but what happening here? See, I have found the product. After finding the product, we have to notice that we are getting the identity matrix. Product of two matrix is identity. That means this is the inverse of this matrix. One is inverse of, it is A, if it is B, B is inverse of A. That means A inverse is equal to B, or I can write B inverse is equal to A also. Okay. After finding the product, we noticed it. Then when I write this coefficient, when I write this equations in matrix form, you notice that 1 minus 1 2, 2 0, 2 minus 3, 3 minus 2 4 is the matrix A. Is the matrix A. That means when I write it in the equation form, A inverse is here only, because the product we got I, right. So that means if we write in the matrix A inverse is equal to B, we found it, matrix form we wrote it, then x is equal to A inverse B, then A inverse is nothing but the matrix which you have inverse, that is this B means this one. Okay. Then you get 0, 5, 3, very very important. In the textbook also it was given, kindly go through it. Okay. Next question, solve x 2 by x 3 plus 3 by y plus 10 by z is equal to 4, 4 by x minus 6 by y plus 5 by z is equal to 1, 6 by x plus 9 by y minus 20 by z is equal to 2. How to solve this equation? See, write same way, but instead of writing x, y, z, write 1 by x, 1 by y, 1 by z, because the coefficients variables are in the denominators. Same process, no process change. You will have to find out the values of 1 by x, 1 by y, 1 by z. You find out 1 by x, 1 by s. First, very first, Ax is equal to B format. Ax is equal to B, then determinant of A which is not equal to 0, x is A inverse B. Now A inverse formula, using that method you can find out A inverse. After finding A inverse, then you multiply with B, x is equal to A inverse B. Here x means 1 by x, 1 by y, 1 by z. Then you, after multiplication, you could notice 1 by 1200 into this is nothing but this is like this, 1 by 1200 means 600 by 1200, 400 by 1200, 240 by 1200. So that 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 5. So it is 1 by x, 1 by y, 1 by z. So x, y, z values are like this. Understood? Next question. This is also important. Very, it is a tricky. Maximum, sometimes a tricky question also can come. You may miss it. So tricky. How the tricky is now? Here you see. Once they have given a matrix, find inverse. Using the method you find out the inverse. Then after that they have given to solve. Using this A inverse you will have to solve these equations. First find out the A inverse using the method which you know it. We found the A inverse. Okay. After finding the A inverse, given equations in the matrix form. Now see, whatever the matrix, coefficient matrix we wrote here, that matrix will not match with this matrix. Those two will not match. If you carefully notice, see, this matrix and this matrix are not matching directly, but transpose of this matrix is this. That means A transpose is here. Here A transpose is here. See, 1 0 1 column, 1 0 1 row. G 1 2 0 column, 1 2 0 row. 2 minus 1 2, 2 minus 1 2. Hope you understood. That means here A transpose is there. Here what is there? A transpose. So write equation as like this. A transpose x is equal to B, x is equal to A transpose B, whole inverse B. So A inverse ka whole transpose is nothing but A transpose. Remember, A transpose whole inverse and A inverse whole transpose same, no change. So transpose the matrix inverse what you found, transpose it and write it here, then find out, you get the x, y, z values. You get the x, y, z values. Hope you understand everything. So, any doubt is there, personally you can message to WhatsApp. Small doubts means we can clarify it at a glance over there. Okay, you are understand. I thought I'm thinking that you understood everything. Thank you very much everyone. That's all about the chapter